That Jason Jordan storyline, man, that was some good shit, wasn't it, guys? Wasn't that fucking awesome? Oh, his parents weren't very athletic. They were not athletic at all. I don't know if you knew that. Yes. Good fucking Lord, man.
I'm tired of hanging around these trolls, man. Okay.
I mean, let's see where this goes, because I remember Hornswoggle was Vince McMahon's illegitimate son once.
And that shit sucked ass when that happened. Trey, how you doing, by the way, buddy?
I'm doing all right.
Yeah.
Show was all right.
Does this show trigger you? Because I know you and I have a really weird, dad and son relationship over here and everything. I don't know if this whole episode triggers you. Like that. Actually, this is me and Trey.
Look at the face on Jason Jordan's going, yeah, Kurt Angle's touching my head.
He's like, oh, get a push, holy shit.
He's like, oh my god, I have a career now.
No, they said smiling about them zeros in that picture.
Oh, man, dude. I'm telling you, brother, I'm just looking at this fucking thing
Kurt Angle's like, yeah, that's my boy.
That motherfucker was literally smiling and almost about to laugh. Maybe I'm looking too much into it, but he was seriously almost about to laugh his ass off in that goddamn promo when he was just talking about it. He was just like, yeah, man, I'm Kurt Angle. He's a hero. My hero is my dad. And he just had the biggest smile, man. I'm just like, this motherfucker don't even take this shit seriously, man.
Yeah,
come on.
It's amazing, and I mean, I guess that's our itinerary, even though we have the itinerary on the side over here. But here's the thing: we're gonna start off with something kind of good, okay? Because I went back and actually watched this. This fucking thing, Hovig, we were right, man.
Nick.
Yes.
Hype
as fuck. But you know what? Me and you have already done this on our own show when we're doing this by ourselves.
We did.
I'm gonna ask Trey, and I'm gonna ask Anthony next. But Trey, what do you feel about this particular segment, and what do you feel about the main event at SummerSlam now?
Man, I think we talked about that last week, and at first I was just kind of like, fatal four-way. I just do not care. Tonight made me care.
Okay, that's why I asked you, because I was like, this changed things.
Tonight, Raw was like, man, here's everything.
For the most part, yeah, that's pretty much what happened, and I enjoyed it. I'm not gonna lie, that was a hype ass segment. Probably the only thing I think I really liked tonight.
Yeah, and I was pretty hyped. And by the way, just to give this out, I missed a lot of the show, and I went back and watched some things and then turned it off because fucking A, it was bad as fuck. But that segment was pretty cool. Anthony, what'd you feel about that segment, man? Because you haven't been building, you haven't watched this for the last few months, so this has been, you haven't seen the build.
Yeah, and I guess that's probably why I'm gonna probably have a different opinion. So I'm gonna have the unpopular opinion. Yeah, I still didn't give a shit. It was just I'm really starting not to care about Braun Strowman because him fighting Roman Reigns every fucking 10 seconds. It's just that's getting kind of old. Granted, they throw in Samoe Joe in the mix, and that'd be a little bit more cool, just a little bit different of a flavor. Mm-hmm. But just even him, his wrestling style, sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. It could be stiff, sometimes it can actually be pretty loose, and I'm actually okay, that can actually be kind of cool and stuff like that. And then it's just the promo itself. I'm just how just Roman Reigns is just shut up. Yeah.
No, fuck that. That shit was great.
No, I agree with that, though. I agree with that. Because
Roman Reigns was actually one of the. Man, he pulled out the John Cena out of him tonight.
One thing I want to ask you too, man, and wait, that sounds like an insult actually, because you hate John Cena. But I
do hate John Cena, but he took a page out of his book. I was like, holy shit, he's.
And then the whole thing, and me and you talked about this, Nick, them bringing out security, that's fine, but them bringing out the whole roster and again, and just pretty much just showing you, our whole roster ain't shit compared to these guys. You guys will never be main card. You'll always be mid card and low card tier. Yeah. So I'm just
literally couldn't even pull them apart because dude, literally they got scared of Braun Strowman. He was like, "Whoa, I'm not finished with any of you," and they all
man, fucking Braun was picking people up and throwing them like they were nothing though.
That was cool. One dude got fucked up.
Shit, he's like, man, fuck you, and he just. Man, I felt bad for that one guy.
But the one problem though is that was cool. That was badass, and we enjoyed it.
It was.
All of us
I marked that, man.
But the thing I don't like as a writer and as doing the storyline and the characters, Samoe Joe, who's really been whooping ass. I mean, he's fucking took Brock Lesnar down.
He was outside the ring.
Yeah, and he's someone that they can control, but they can't control Roman Reigns or Braun Strowman. It's dude, Samoe Joe, we already seen Braun Strowman be badass. We already know Roman Reigns is the fucking golden child, whatever. Why is Samoa Joe, the guy you're building up, the one who wasn't even part of the main battle in the fucking ring? Like that was kind of annoying to me because I was like, wow, like now you just showed me that Samoe Joe is easy to fucking control versus those guys. And Samoe Joe he's the best actor, by the way, out of all three of them. I mean, Samoe Joe when he gets mad, he's about to fucking cry. It's like a fucking kid who come by the new toy at Toys R Us. Like
he's into it. He's into it.
Yeah, and everyone else. I mean, he makes Great Balls of Fire sound cool. He's just like, and I beat your ass at Great Balls of Fire.
I was thinking that, like, the opposite. Because the thing is, I complained about this with Kevin Owens one time, where one moment, like, he's just, like, heel that's like, hey, man, I can beat your ass to being the chicken shit heel, and that couldn't make sense. And even though I agree with that with Samoa Joe, the way he was smiling tonight, like doing that segment, where he wasn't even really trying to go after them, it felt like, in my mind, I was thinking like maybe he's letting the competition destroy each other. So by the time the pay-per-view, comes around, like they're already like, yeah, y'all already weak. You know, y'all didn't come after me. Y'all too busy on each other. So this is gonna be my chance to jump at it. So anyway, I feel like Samoa Joe's being kind of smart tonight with that. You know, like I'm not really.
Right.
He's doing y'all do the work. I'll wait.
Yeah, I mean, I like how Trey brought that up too. Oh, I'm sorry. I think there's some other noise going on. But like, no, but like, I like how Trey brought that up because it's like, yeah, like that's one thing too is we're kind of like at a point where he's like Randy Orton back in 2009, and we just talked about that, Anthony, earlier tonight.
Yeah.
But like, you don't know if he's heel or face in a way because like he's a heel for sure. I mean, like, duh, no shit. But it's like you want him to succeed so much because he does have a gripe that's not a chicken shit heel gripe. It's like, nah, dude, like you fucking almost beat Brock Lesnar. Why are these motherfuckers involved in this? Like, this is bullshit. But then, and I hate to do this, but like Roman Reigns, Hovig, is he not like one of the best things on the show the last few weeks?
Bro, like,
yeah,
I don't know what the fuck is going on. Like, he's starting to kill it.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. And like Roman Reigns having some real gripes. And
the promo he pulled tonight, I was like, it got me going. I was like, damn.
Yeah, and just like when he says things, they're real because he's like, not like you, Anthony. You love continuity, just like me.
Yeah.
And one of the best things I like is that he keeps bringing up the Undertaker thing, not in a catchphrase way that Paul Heyman did, because I think the Paul Heyman thing kind of got annoying after a while. But Reigns,
the 1 in 25 and 1.
Yeah.
21 and 1.
Yeah, that was like, it was cool for the first 2 months, but you do that shit for 2 fucking years, like, okay, enough, guys.
Yeah, I think this is the second time ever Roman Reigns has ever brought it up within like 3 months.
Yeah, but he keeps bringing it up, and it's cool, and he's doing it enough where it's like it's just a little sprinkle on like the rest of the nice birthday cake of a fucking promo. It is. It's pretty cool.
And he actually mentioned it at the perfect timing too, because he was just like, he goes, "I've been to 5 WrestleManias, main event to 3 of them. Which recent one was where I retired the Undertaker?" I was like, all right, play your role.
Yeah,
I was like, you doing good?
Yeah, he was saying a little too much, and your thing got muted, so I don't know what's going on over there, Hovig. But I mean, on top of that, though, it's just like I liked how, and now I know it's working now, so awesome. But but I like the whole promo. I thought this shit was cool, and then we get into something that is like I said in the beginning of the fucking show, that Jason Jordan bullshit, dude. Everything was cool. We were good. We were good, man.
I can't with this right now, man. Just look at both their faces.
And dude, this is repurposed because this fucking video, this exact same video package was last week on YouTube that got a shitload of views. And they did it again. They reposted it and then replayed it on SmackDown and replayed it tonight. The same fucking thing. God damn it.
All I have to say is, Jason Jordan, what the hell are you doing here? Does a Khaleesi need you somewhere?
Oh, I don't know. Who the fuck? What?
Game of Thrones, Grey Worm? No?
Oh, okay. Fuck that shit. I'd rather play my video game with Thrones. But that's the thing. Like, I'm just... someone else...
It's bad. It's really bad. It's really bad. Like, with me and you was talking about it today, we was like, at least... Like, just that's basic storytelling. Just literally give me a point, a reason for why this is happening, or give me like little hints or teasers or something like that. And we did say this. Jason Jordan, he has the look. He could probably be like a main car or a main dude one day. He has the look, the whole singlet thing. That's fucking awesome. He had a match against Kurt fucking Hawkins, which is weird. Like, it was just like, yeah, this is your big fucking match, where he was having that promo. And he was just saying, yeah, all eyes are on me, man. I got to do it. I got to believe, like, my father.
All eyes on me. So I'm going to be a jobber.
Yeah, I'm going to be exactly. I'm going to beat Kurt Hawkins because, who cares for Kurt Hawkins? So it was just like, what the fuck? But he actually is good in the wrestling ring. He actually has really good technique. He has the look and stuff like that. It's just everything surrounding it makes that look like shit. And it's just like, how can you take this fucking shit seriously if he can't even fucking take the shit seriously in his promos? Like, it was just, it's so bad. I really don't like this. I really fucking don't like this. So.
Yeah, and on top of it too, same theme song as Chad Gable. So
I was just about to bring that shit up, dude.
Yeah, I mean, like, are we a new character now or not? Make up your fucking mind. Is he somebody? Is this a push? Like, or like, what the fuck's happening?
The only push that he's getting is like, go back to the YouTube videos. Kurt Angle actually pushing his head.
Yeah.
He's like, Kurt Angle's like, think of the money, boy. Think of the money.
Oh, man. No, but Trey, what'd you think of this? I mean, I'm almost scared because I know you have a certain way of thinking about certain things, and I don't want to have to fight you today. But I really am curious what you think about this whole promo, man.
Man, I
Wait, what?
Whether I enjoyed it or not, I'm not gonna fight. And the thing is, I really kind of didn't, because ever since Anthony sent me that my black son, that's all I can think about.
Oh man, dude.
The WWE segment after Raw, because that's when that played, right? That video originally.
Yeah, no, that was last week's exclusive interview on the network.
Yeah, it was just kind of meh, and I still think it's kind of meh. So I just don't care. Nothing is stimulating is coming from that promo. If that makes sense.
Yeah, and the one thing is too, like I can respect some fucking like continuity, you know what I mean? Like I'm gonna go over here, and Anthony, you laughed at this last week when I showed you this shit, but over here.
Oh man, is that Sharmell?
Yeah, that's Sharmell, man. I mean, there you go. And then, man, you did that shit, bro.
Tell me, you did not just do that.
Oh man.
I know. I like how Booker T is totally cool with the whole thing, by the way. The commentators, and he's just like, "Oh yeah," and then he's, that's my son and his son. I don't know what the fuck. Shit's stupid. I fucking hate this. I fucking goddamn fucking hate this. That match with Kurt Hawkins was good. It's good. It's like 3 minutes long. They did that Goldberg shit, which, by the way, Anthony, see what I'm talking about? Would you rather have that been 10 fucking minutes long? No, exactly. That's why the Goldberg shit was cool. That's why that match was cool. But anyways.
Short and sweet.
Short and sweet, just right to the fucking point, man.
If you say something, if you say, sweetie, do you, baby? Do you?
But, I mean, that's the thing. It's like, and you even like nerding out. You're like, dude, Exploder. Like, I love that fucking move. I love those suplexes.
I do. I like everybody that has the whole single. It's like it is almost a trend. Everybody that has the whole single is like Charlie Haas, Shelton Benjamin. They pretty much the great American tag team, which pretty much is like just a remix of American Alpha. Like they're pretty much the same thing. Like I said, Jason Jordan, even Ryback to a certain degree. Always love those guys with the singlets. Even Kurt Angle back in his heyday. Those motherfuckers like really have really good wrestling technique, and the moves that they pull off their arsenal and stuff like that. It looks fucking great. And Jason Jordan is no exception. But like I said, it's just the other shit around it that's just gonna probably make this bad. Like this gimmick could probably get him fired. Like I don't know if anybody remembers this, but this kind of reminds me of the shit that Shelton Benjamin, his last gimmick. Y'all remember his fucking last gimmick before he had left?
The mom thing?
He had the fucking mom shit. Like that shit got his ass fired. He had the fucking blonde hair and shit looking like Chris Brown. So these gimmicks,
Charles
man.
Robinson looking motherfucker.
Like this gimmick, like I said, it just sucks because, like I said, Jason Jordan is talented, but I think this gimmick, this whole little father story, fucking dumbass shit, is going to literally shoot his career in the leg.
Yeah, man. But here's the thing. I'm moving on to this really quick because, man, I don't even know basically what the fuck happened. Like this was, and like this part looks kind of cool. It looks like they had a good match. It was just boring. This storyline's so boring. Like, why can't they use Nia fucking Jax?
Well, they did use Nia Jax. I don't know if that was today or am I getting mixed up with another day, but Nia Jax did have a match.
She fought Emma.
Yeah, she fought Emma and fucking destroyed her and squashed her.
Emma,
so it's just like,
who gives a fuck about Emma?
Yeah.
First.
It's such a shame for Emma though, because like Emma keeps bringing this up on Twitter because it's no secret. I follow the wrestlers on Twitter, get like storylines, blah blah blah. Like last week was, I think, her anniversary of joining the WWE, and all she was doing was being backstage or whatever. And it's such a shame that they're treating Emma that bad. I mean, the Women's Revolution technically started with her and Paige originally back on NXT, because back in NXT, like they were destroying the houses the house and having these great matches all the time and everything. And it's the same scene where Paige Paige doing it to herself, but Emma's like, she's not doing anything. Like, I guess because they're still punishing her for going to jail that one time for accidentally stealing something or whatever. But it's still such a shame she's being treated that way, man.
Yeah,
It sucks.
here's this, by the way, the whole scene backstage at Raw, my 5 years with WWE. Happy anniversary to me. It's like, yeah, fuck, it sucks. And then she's throwing some shade. I'm going to scroll up over here on the very, very top. But this, she's like, I love her quotes. Maybe I'm a little dazed after my opportunity with Nia Jax. Thanks, Kurt Angle. But isn't that real Paige's WWE jacket? Now, I don't know what she's referencing. What jacket is what? I don't know.
Like, she has been kind of getting the shitty end of the stick because I don't know if that was her WWE creative, but the whole, like, remember they was trying to debut her as the whole Emma thing, like, oh, Emma's coming, Emma's coming. Yeah, Emma's coming. And then when they finally debuted it, they just like retconned that shit and it never happened. And now she's relegated to all this shit. So I would be just like her. Yeah, I would not be pleased either.
But even this picture, I mean, I'm not just posting this to get a bone or whatever, but it's like, even she's saying, like, back can wear a championship better than I wear a bikini. It's like she really, really hates being a sex symbol. She's like, no, motherfucker. Like, I want a match. Like, I want, like, I can be a model somewhere else. Like, you know.
You want to know why she posted that?
Why?
Because that same week where she posted her 5-year anniversary WWE's Twitter was literally showing her in swimsuit outfits and everything and stuff like that. Like, so I was like, really? So you're gonna regulate her 5-year anniversary of you showing her taking bikini pictures for your brand? Like, that's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, and even this.
That was horrible.
Yeah, and even this shit, like, they're just showing her model, and it's like, I thought that was the Emelina character. Why are we still showing this shit? Like, I don't
No, she doesn't want to be a pretty face anymore because it's the, look at me, there's the women's revolution. The power, the women's revolution.
Look at Hovig's hand ready to just slap a bunch of women now. He's just like, fucking revolution, goddamn it. No, man.
That shit's deaded like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And it's sad because then you go back, and I know we're not making this whole thing about Emma, but it's like, dude, like, I remember when she was a big deal back in NXT.
Mm-hmm. I
mean, there was even another picture she put on Twitter, too, of her and Paige, like, just face-to-face, and it was like, fuck, like, what happened? What the fuck happened?
And even if that was around the time she was still doing that dancing gimmick thing or whatever, you know, the dance. Yeah,
that was that shit.
She had that NXT, but just because she was doing the NXT, she still had good fucking matches with people.
Exactly, Anthony. The matches.
No, you literally get on Nakamura about doing all this shit, but this shit is fine.
No, because Nakamura is appropriating DX fucking culture. He's stealing their shit. Yeah, he's stealing DX's thing, dude.
Full of shit sometimes.
Hovig, who else has a fucking DX sign with the only one people, right? Anyone who's a DX and NWO, maybe.
So full of shit sometimes.
I mean, Nakamura does do this shit. Like
a
that
lot.
is fucking.
But you give this a pass. No, Hovig, come on.
No one else does that shit.
Oh, because it's different. Oh, nobody else does that.
Hold on. In my own defense, I think they both look fucking retarded doing what they did.
They both look stupid. Okay. And here's the thing,
Nakamura.
It's just Nakamura is more talented.
Oh my god.
That's it.
Thank you, Hovig.
That's it.
Oh, your fucking beard! I'll rip it off.
That's all I'm saying. I mean, they both look retarded doing what they're doing, but Nakamura's just more talented. So
no, but the difference. What the fuck? Are we in Looney
I
Tunes?
don't know what the fuck was that.
Like Hogan's being played off.
What it means?
No, but here's the thing, Anthony. I'm sorry. I know we're getting off topic, but no, I'm fucking so sick of that Nakamura shit because last night I said to that motherfucker's random-ass Japanese anime bullshit, fucking whatever the fuck. But here's the thing, too, though, man, is that fucking Nakamura is a guy who's, you know, everyone's like, yay, woo, singing his stupid fucking theme song for the 150th time. Not even a violin dude's out there. Everyone's hyped for a fucking song being played on the goddamn stereo. Go to a rave, you fucks. But anyways, the thing is, like, Emma is not anywhere near as big and pushed down our throats as Nakamura. That fucking pay-per-view backlash might as well have been called WWE Shinsuke Nakamura. Because all you fucking saw in the promos was him dancing like a fucking stripper. I thought him and Lana were going to be in a tag team. Dancing over the same fucking chair. Fuck.
You do you, baby. You do you, baby.
Man, fucking over there with electric fucking DX symbol. Just fucking I hate it. Anyways, next. I don't even know.
That's it.
He was like, "Who's next?" Oh shit.
No, actually, no. We're last.
We're last.
No, here's the thing, man. Be the Booker wise. All I want to ask you guys really, it's just like, what would you do with the women's division at this point? I know it's like basically having two little things there talk about the same topic, but it's like, how do we fix this, man? Because for me, you know what I would do? I would end the fucking brand extension with the women. Every girl is on both shows.
Damn it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Trey, go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I have
an idea. That's what I was gonna say.
I think I even mentioned this a couple of weeks ago that my friend and I had a conversation saying that the women should just get their own show.
Or that too. Fuck yeah, and then have that like be the thing that plays into the Total Divas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
like their own show, maybe on the network or something for like an hour or maybe
Flo's doing good right now.
Y'all know they ain't, man. Y'all know they ain't gonna do that shit, right? They already treat the divas like low rate already, and you think them giving them their own show, they're gonna actually give them more respect?
What if they give somebody a showrunner like Gail Anhard, the girl who does like Walking Dead and The Colony and shit like that, have her come on and make her do a story? I mean, they love fucking hiring TV writers. I mean, why not do that? Or have someone does? I don't know. It's just like if I was a girl. Stop! Don't laugh. No, if I was a girl, I would not be or what do you call that? I wouldn't be satisfied with what I'm seeing with the girls. I'm just like, yeah, a bunch of sweaty ass fucking dudes. I want to fuck them all. Okay, cool. But these women, they're the most boring part. Like, even if they're good, they still kind of suck. It's just like, dude, like
you know what it is? I think the biggest issue with most of the women is that their characters are just fucking bullshit and they suck.
Yeah. Because there's dudes writing them. Dudes don't know shit about women.
That's basically it. Like, you know, the whole Bailey thing, the Sasha Banks thing. Like, I think right now the only woman that's actually the best person on the entire women's roster is probably Alexa Bliss, because it feels like she's just herself.
Biased.
Yeah, a little bit biased. But here's the thing, though. I want to actually bring something up to y'all if I can find a fucking video, because I might have to apologize for Anthony about something, about Bailey. Did you guys see the Peter Rosenberg video with him giving Bailey it was like bring it to the table?
No, but I saw her Sonic commercial with fucking Hardy Boys.
And by the way, Sonic stole Double Toast's logo. I don't know about that. You know, like that's the exact same fucking logo. That shit bothers the fuck out of me. But God, I cannot find this fucking video. But I'll just go ahead and say it then, I guess. There's this video where Peter Rosenberg, the bald head dude that does Bring It to the Table, he went backstage and is like, hey, this is a new segment. I'm going to do a trivia. You're going to answer all these wrestling questions, you know, opinionated questions, in 30 seconds. So you got 30 seconds to go and do it. And he did. And he always likes to shoot all the time. He really puts people in bad situations because he asks real questions, and they're pretty fucked up. And he basically asked her, like, hey, who's your favorite finisher? And she said somebody. He's like, what's your worst? Mine. What would you change in your character? Or which character would you change? She's like, me. I would change me. Like, she basically
knows.
She also said this on the Stone Cold podcast.
I brought the Stone Cold podcast. Like, he really wants to change her character up, man.
Yeah.
Like,
she knows. That's what I'm saying. That's what I was like. Why y'all shitting on Bailey for? Y'all, I keep telling y'all it's fucking WWE's fault. It's their fault.
No, but we're not blaming her. We just don't like her character. It's like, okay, like, dude, with fucking Nakamura, he's a good wrestler. No, actually, I don't even like to say that because that motherfucker could talk better. He could talk better. I don't think WWE says, can you make sure that no one understands what the fuck you're saying?
No, that motherfucker speaks good English. I've heard him speak on the Y2J's podcast. They're fucking him up really royally.
Yeah, and I feel like that might be him, because I don't feel like WWE really wants him to be like, hey, make sure that not even the subtitles will know what the fuck you're saying. I swear to God, Anthony. I was watching shit. No, don't laugh. I'm fucking mad.
No, you told me.
I was watching this shit on my DVR, put the subtitles on. They fucking gave up. They gave up subtitles Nakamura.
Like, you actually see the subtitles actually just leave the screen.
No, literally the person writing is like, and then I will fight you, Barry Corbin. Nah, fuck it.
Fuck this shit.
It literally said, not gibberish, but it said like random dialogue. Like, that's what it fucking said in subtitles. I swear to God, dude. And then it just said noises, like in asterisks. I'm like, fuck.
Damn.
God damn it. I'm not joking. I will record this shit and show you on the fucking show.
And I'll still be laughing. I'll be like, oh, that's hilarious. That's really hilarious. But I still like Nakamura. I'm biased. I admitted it. That shit is biased as fuck. I just like his style and stuff like that. But going back to Bailey,
yeah, no shit. I'm sorry. Nakamura, that shit pissed me off.
Yeah, for real, just make this the ringside Nakamura.
We'll do the show and Anthony will do his dance.
No, but Bailey, like that's the thing. And granted, I still think that her character could work. From what Trey was telling me, she was doing the same character that she was doing in NXT, but it was still like, kind of like the underdog thing. Like it really was female John Cena. That's what it seems like in NXT. But it's just like now they make her a little bit too over happy. Like I will admit that it is a little bit of a problem there. But at the same time, I think it can still work. Like I think she could still do the whole inflatable things and shit like that. I think it'd be just a nice juxtaposition, maybe like a crazy change. Like, yeah, she's all happy and leveled up and stuff like that. Give me a hug. But when she gets in the ring, she beats the fuck out of you and wins belts and does shit like that too. So that is plus the WWE is how they've been booking her too, because like you could be like any fucking body. Like look at Shawn Michaels. This motherfucker comes out with like ashless chaps and shaking his ass and talking about I'm a pretty boy, but he's like one of the fucking top guys of the company. So it's just like you can make shit work. So it's just I blame WWE for what they did with Bailey.
Now to counter that, they can make him work because of the person who's doing them too. Because Shawn Michaels has all that fucking he could be flamboyant. He could do like he has like that what's the word I'm looking for? Like he has that swagger to be able to do that. I never see that shit with Bailey because I'm like
Trey would normally say, and Trey's probably gonna say it now, and take it away, Trey. But NXT.
Yeah, it was an NXT.
Yeah, that's the thing, and I think we said this a couple of months ago on the show actually, because Nick, you were saying that NXT is just a bunch of people from Florida who like it works for them, but when you're on the road going out there with different fans, not everything from NXT is gonna work all the time. You said something similar to that, but it was more vulgar.
Yeah. There's a lot of fucks in there.
You did? But Bailey, like, it really worked with NXT. Like it's so, like, if you can ask my friends that I watch wrestling with sometimes. I was a big mark for Bailey. Sasha Banks was a heel, Charlotte and everything. And it's so weird nowadays that I'm just not liking them because they're not working on the main roster for me now. And it's like, because they can really wrestle. They can really go. It just, on the main roster, it's mad. Like, Bailey's character, that character I used to care for in NXT, it's the same thing on the main roster, but I feel like it's up to 11 where I just don't care for it.
It feels like it's like a different entree when they come up to the main roster. Like, I think that the reason why it works so well at NXT is because it's not as big. It's not as like a bigger scale as the main roster would be, which is why it works in NXT. And you don't have like a lot to work with there, and their storylines are extended to the point where they extend up for how long because they pre-tape it. So
I disagree with not a lot to work there because I'm pretty sure if it wasn't working, Triple H would get your ass, tell you better go repackage yourself right now.
But that's what I'm saying.
Go UPS store.
That's also what I mean is that with NXT, it's more doable because it's not as a grander scale as the main rosters. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because don't forget, a lot of the main roster is also people that we've been watching for years, even before NXT even became big. You know? Mm-hmm. So, I don't know. Like, I mean, there's a lot of... Oh, go ahead.
Well, no, because we're talking about Bailey a lot, too, but it's like, sometimes, too, just like with Stone Cold. I mean, Stone Cold, honestly, is not a great wrestler. But The Rock, when he's flipping around the fucking ring after a stunner, like he's about to fly off and say,
shooting stars.
Yeah, The Rock's just going in, flying through every arena. But, like, you need a dance partner. And Bailey is like, dude, Sasha Banks, I'm sorry, but I think she cares too much about just fucking looking fine, and that's it. And Nia Jax, the reason why she needs to be a big part of this and needs to whoop everyone's ass is because I cannot believe that a big girl like her is going to lose to anybody. So it's like...
Bro, like a couple weeks ago when they had that fucking gauntlet match and then she lost on the last to Sasha Banks on the final match.
Yeah.
The final round. Bro.
Yeah. And it's just like, and by the way, why wouldn't Nia Jax be mad about that? like if I was Nia Jax, wouldn't I go out to the ring and just, "Raw, I'm not finished with you," like the whole thing.
Yeah. Man, imagine.
Throw a fucking ambulance truck on Sasha Banks.
Man.
Yeah, man. Oh shit, you're just fucked up again, bro. But I mean, we'll get into the ratings now, whatever, though, because like I said, I mean, we've been bringing up on the whole women's thing quite a bit, whatever. But that's just how I feel about it. I feel like the women's division should be a lot better, especially when I watch GFW and the shit's amazing. So, yeah, I don't know. But Anthony, wait, can you hear me? Wait, I can't hear you. Oh shit, I can't hear anybody right now. Wait, hello? What the fuck?
That's the thing with that, and
Okay, actually, really quick, I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm sorry. My shit crashed, apparently, and I was hopefully no one's watching the stream, but I was literally just telling myself, like, so Anthony, wait, Anthony, and you were, and the camera was on you. And you guys were talking the whole time, and it never like showed me what y'all like. I couldn't hear what you're saying, so I'm so sorry, man. Whatever you say, can you just say that again one more time?
No, I was just going over like because y'all talk about like be the booker for the Divas division. Yeah, I think y'all bring up some really good ideas, but I think the main emphasis is damn, I fucked up that word.
I like the way it sounded though.
But I think the main antithesis is actually to write the characters better, to just write the divas better, and I think that's for the whole fucking WWE. Like that's a general problem. But the divas, and like you said, actually have a female writer write the females, and actually retcon some of the characters too. Make them a little bit more hungry. Like make Nia Jax the actual monster that she actually is. Make Tamina the monster that she actually is. Charlotte, you can probably keep her the same way because you know she's supposed to be like this entitled, like she's part of the Four Horsemen. So she's like, yeah, I'm a Flair. I'm a fucking Flair. So I'm entitled to this shit. Keep her like that. Make them a little bit more hungry too, for these belts and stuff like that. Don't make them like so content and shit like that. Like make them a little bit more bitchy too, just a little bit. Like not. I'm not talking about like fucking like reality TV.
Yeah,
bitchy.
Bad Girls Club, son.
No, fuck no. God damn it! I knew someone was gonna make the joke. But just a little bit more hungry because I see like a lot of divas just seem like content for them just to be there. Like Natalie, she should have been like bitch, I'm getting this opportunity a long time ago. Like she should have that same entitlement that like Charlotte almost has. Like, hey, I'm a fucking like I'm a heart. Like I'm supposed to be at the top of the company. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing? So like use that and like and her character stuff like that. Carmella with the Money in the Bank, maybe that could go somewhere interesting and stuff like that. Naomi, I really think that would like sorry Nick, but I really think she needs to go back to fucking like to development because she is so green to me. She is so fucking green. Like every time she
walks
wrestles,
around and all she wears is green, motherfucker.
No, no,
It was a glow.
no. Just and the gimmick is fine or whatever. Like I feel like out of all the divas, she's the one that has like exuberant personality. So that's the only reason why I don't really want her to go too far, like anywhere. But for real, her wrestling is so fucking stiff, and it just really put a bad taste in my mouth after she had that match with Bliss, I believe. Like, yeah, I think that's when she had that match with Bliss, and that's when she had got the championship too. And then the whole and I like I said, go back to the personality thing. She actually made the belt like glow in the dark and shit like that. I'm like, little aesthetic stuff like that is cool, and it builds character. I think some of the divas should all have that because some of them just seem like they're in the background. They just seem generic. Like Becky Lynch kind of has lost her way too. Like she's not as just that like I don't even know what her gimmick was to begin with because I know she used to come out with the whole like steampunk goggles and shit like that. She had a little bit of character. Like she always kind of reminded me of the female Sami Zayn. Like exactly. Even her entrance and shit like that. But like her character, stuff like that, like all of them just need to be a little bit more like their character needs to come out a little bit more for me to actually be interested and just seem a little bit more hungry for the belts and stuff like that. But that's all I can really say.
Yeah, I feel that way about the Raw superstars, Anthony, but the SmackDown superstars, they've been hungry. Like all the SmackDown superstars you named, I'm just like, wait, but they've been this way. But I know you haven't been watching the product in a while, you know, but it's just that to me, the SmackDown superstars have always been more hungry than the Raw superstars. Like it seems like the Raw superstars are more complacent with Bliss being champion. Like even Nia Jax. Nia Jax is the perfect example of somebody who was originally mad at Alexa Bliss, but because they're best friends in real life, now she's helping her out, being the bodyguard or whatever. Hell, they even like reference the fact that like the modern day Shawn Michaels and Diesel or whatever. And I'm just like, dude, come on, Nia Jax. You should have never just gave up just because y'all friends in real life. Like the SmackDown Superstars, that's why they keep getting those opportunities to have matches with each other and stuff like that, because they really want that championship. Like that's why they have the ladder matches, even though we didn't like them too much or whatever. But their promos and everything in the ring, like the SmackDown Superstar women shine in that aspect of showing how much they really want that title really bad compared to the Raw Superstars. Because the only one I can see that really wants to shine right now is Emma, of all people. And even then, it's because I'm seeing that through social media and like what I saw tonight or whatever. Yeah. But
and
even though I didn't like
and it's funny to bring it up because meanwhile, Nia Jax and Alexa Bliss are going on fucking social media, and you know, it's supposed to be, you know, having these characters and they're both partying, you know, like, woo, girl, get fucked up, woo, look at that ass, damn, girl. And it's like that's what they're doing on social media, while Emma's like, no, give me a chance, motherfucker, like, you know. So it just shows you how much who cares about.
And plus, like I'm tired of like people, and maybe like you said, it just goes to show you who cares and who doesn't. But I'm tired of like people like Alicia Fox being complacent and just like not doing anything, not even being part of the fucking Divas division. And fucking
fucked.
Yeah, no, exactly. And then fucking Maria too. Like, granted, they're doing the whole Power Love thing, but she should like, what show is she on again?
SmackDown.
Yeah, so she should be like, oh yeah, like attacking maybe like Naomi from behind and be like, hey, bitch, don't forget about me too. I'm a diva too. Like, I want that belt too. Like, my man gonna get a belt, and I'm gonna get a belt. So like, that too, like,
I don't think that's what her character is now, right now, though.
No, that's the thing. That's the thing. It's just like I'm tired of that. Like, people just relegate it to the background. Like Maurice too. Like, she should be fighting too, but they just like statues that's just sitting there just to make the guys look better. And I'm like,
imagine if Anthony too, and I love how you mentioned that, because imagine if the Miz and his whole Miztourage had a situation where Maurice was badass too. It's like, damn, they got all the belts.
They got all the belts. Yeah.
Like, oh man, god damn it.
I think
go back to like shit like what you say, like the Attitude Era, fucking the Corporation. Triple H had a belt, and Stephanie McMahon had a belt. So it was just
and
like,
then the New Age Outlaws.
Yeah, exactly. They looked at like a legitimate stable. They was like, hey, come fuck with us. We got a squad. We squad.
Nah, I just want to say this. Maria has not gotten better in the ring. I do not want to see that. Like, I just do not. Watch her TNA stuff, man. Watch those matches she had with Cody Rhodes' wife, Eden, or as she's known as now, Brandy. No, I do not want to see that. I'd rather her stay the manager role like she wants to stay the manager role. Same thing with Maurice. Maurice has never been the best wrestler and everything. I get where you're coming from, Anthony, but their skill set, no.
Yeah, I mean, Maurice was barely in the match at fucking WrestleMania, and there's a reason why.
Yeah. But what we'll do, because we're just going to be shitting on these girls, and that's what I was saying to Axe earlier when my shit just fucked up completely. But no, let's get into our ratings, though, because, I mean, yeah, we went on way too long, and maybe we can all just say their shit within 30 seconds, because I'm going to just go ahead and start with mine really quick. My shit is definitely a fucking 1.5 out of 5. The Finn Balor versus fucking Elias Samson match was fucking trash. It was fucking hot garbage. It was some bullshit. Finn Balor fucking sucks. I can't stand fucking Finn Balor, and neither can I stand Bray Wyatt anymore. Fucking Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins at the main event versus fucking the whole Miztourage shit. They ain't gonna go anywhere. I don't give a fuck. It's gonna be nonsensical until they have Roman Reigns join them, which he won't do that because SummerSlam, so we have to wait until that actually turns into something after SummerSlam, and I'm not looking forward to that shit either. So boom, 1.5 out of 5 for Hovig.
Tonight I give like a 2.0 out of 5, 2 out of 5. I mean, it was slightly better than last week, and the opening of the show really kind of got me hyped for the SummerSlam main event now. Most of the show I gave no fucks about, with the exception of the main event, which was not bad, and the women's match, the Bayley and Sasha Banks match was decent, but at the same time, it was another Sasha Banks versus Bayley match. But other than that, the entire show was pretty bullshit, except for the fact that the main event, the Sasha Banks Bayley match, and the intro. So 2 out of 5.
So far, I hated the most. Trey, I'm gonna go ahead and ask you, sir. I know you're not gonna yell, etc. So I'm gonna leave that to Anthony. No, he probably won't. He's gonna cry. But in the cards, no. But Trey, go ahead, sir. What do you think of the show, man?
You know, it's sad that the thing I cared about most is the interaction John Cena and Roman Reigns had on Twitter.
Yeah.
Well, if I'm gonna be honest, I did like the beginning promo, but that's about it. I give it a 1 out of 5. I can't even give it a 0.5. I was originally, but that was just a lot of it I just didn't care about too much. The main event was pretty okay, but the thing that started to me the most was that beginning promo. I can't wait to see that 4-way match. I'm thumbs up. They sold me just by that one promo. Hopefully it's consistent though, because WWE has a thing of doing a really great promo thing, but then the weeks of it like just ends up being bullcrap. So I hope that's not a thing. Other than that, I just didn't care about anything else that really happened on the show. Like I said, John Cena and Roman Reigns are selling me on the match on Twitter right now. I'm caring about that way more. So,
yeah, and I'm seeing it over here too. But I don't know how Twitter works, so I can't tell where this even started. It seems like two grown-ass men were fucking bored. But, John Cena's just like... Which, by the way, I know Twitter has its character limits or whatever, but this shit over here, I'm going to show you guys what... Okay. This grown-ass man, $1 million, right, in his fucking bank account. Can't spell you right, no punctuation, big fight is one fucking word. Is this John Cena or his fucking baby nephew?
The whole character thing does kind of come into play because periods and everything.
Well, how about we don't... Yeah. But then he wasted characters on the fucking dots. Yeah.
I don't even see dots. I don't even see dots. It's just blurry.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Anyway. Well, hey. Yeah. Anthony Wilson Jr., take it away, sir.
No, but, this show is actually just kind of average. Like, it was nothing that made me too aggravated other than the fucking Jason Jordan shit. But that's just, like, whatever at this point. But it's kind of funny, too, because Trey was just like, yeah, the only thing that I saw was, like, Finn Balor and Bray Wyatt interrupting that match. I'm like, out of everything on this card, that's the only thing I didn't see at all. I'm like, I must have missed that shit. Like, I must have, went to the bathroom. That match was, fucking over. So that match couldn't have been that long because I watched the entire show, or most of it, like a good majority of it. The only thing that I did miss was the actual beginning with the Braun Strowman, Roman Reigns, and Samoa Joe. But I actually went back to watch that, and plus they was playing with the highlights and shit like that. And I'm just like, oh, okay. But, yeah, that Finn Balor shit, that just goes to show you that, man, they don't – Finn Balor, man. Finn fucking Balor. Holy shit, man. That shit. That's bad. But the only thing that was really a standout, because just going through some of the matches, like Nia Jax, that match was kind of meh. I really don't give a shit about the Big Cass and Enzo Amore rivalry shit going on, especially considering they putting the Big Show there to be his friend now because they need a big guy to fight Big Cass, and I'm just like, whatever. I will say I like
it's
Big
like
Cass.
Enzo caught him with the master ball, by the way, and just used him against Cena.
Exactly. My legendary Pokemon gets yours. And then just using Big Show just pretty much it's kind of fucked up because you think, oh shit, the Big Show, here he come. He's this big monster now, but he's always getting his ass whooped by these new guys anyway now. So they kind of granted, I always say, yeah, feed these guys to make the other guys look good, but they did it to Big Show so much that he looks pathetic now. I mean, they literally made this motherfucker cry on the show. That was a gimmick. So it's just I can't take him seriously anymore. So, but the Bailey thing, I like that the whole dynamic of just oh yeah, we still really want to be friends, but we want this belt so much. And it was something that Booker T actually has said that was just oh shit, you doing your fucking job. You're selling the storytelling of this. And he was like, hey, this is the very reason why I don't make friends that much, because one of these days you're going to have to fight them to go get that belt. And I'm like, that's fucking awesome, man. That's storytelling. That's continuity. That's actually building the characters in the ring. They need more of that. They need more of that so fucking much. That the commentators doing what the commentators are supposed to do. I know Corey Graves does that a lot. He does that a really fucking lot. He's really good at it. And the Revival, I'm really glad to see them back on television. I can't even remember who the fuck they have. Oh yeah, Gallo.
They've been back on television for a bit. Maybe you missed them last week or last couple weeks, but they've been on.
Because I know they was injured. That one dude was injured, so they couldn't come on TV. So
yeah, they're even on TV too. That was a weird thing with the Enzo and Big Cass thing. It is so funny because you say that and it's that's how boring they are. Is that you haven't noticed that they've been on TV this whole time?
It's bad. And the Revival used to be fucking great in NXT, but we know how that shit goes. So they have fought the Anderson, which I thought was actually gonna be a cool match, but then the Hardy Boys came out. They did this shit. I really don't give a shit about the Hardy Boys anymore. I really don't care. I really wish it was. Yeah, it's really sad because you thought that whole WrestleMania thing, it was just oh shit, the Hardy Boys. I really wish that they just came back for that one time and then just kind of left. But yeah, I really don't care. And the main event, for what it's worth, It was okay. I think it was probably the best thing tonight, but that's not by a long shot. But I will say this. The best thing wasn't even a match. It was just continuity, because we always like how we bring up continuity. But it was this promo between Seth Rollins, because they teasing this whole Shield return. Oh, has it been a team in 3 years and shit like that? Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, they team up. Dean Ambrose looking like a fucking wet dog. But the only thing is with that is the whole continuity of just Dean Ambrose not trusting Seth Rollins. Hey man, you hit me in the back of the head with that fucking chair. I'm not trusting your ass again, because he had said this thing in the promo. He was just hey, you got 3 dudes to worry about. I got 4. And I'm just that's badass. Okay, that's actually really good fucking storytelling. I love the continuity. I love how Dean Ambrose really doesn't trust Seth Rollins, even though how the ending of the match, because Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose run, surprise, surprise. But when they won, they had to start hugging each other. She's yeah. I'm just God damn it, now you fucked up the continuity. I would have actually liked it if Dean Ambrose was happy, but then he remembered and he was just yeah, I still don't trust your ass, man. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. That would have been
tells
fucking
you that
cool.
Dean Ambrose is not. He doesn't have great integrity. He's just this guy can literally. That's how easy it is to fucking get one over on that fucking idiot. So.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. He should still be wary of Seth Rollins, because he stabbed him in the back. So they should keep that storytelling going. I would love that. That's the only thing that I would say I really loved about this show. It's just that little bit of continuity. I love when they do callbacks like that. So, but yeah, 1 out of 5. Yeah, just kind of middle of the road, or 1.5 out of 5.
Now, I'll show you this really quick, because this is another thing that I meant to bring up, and it's just you brought up how the Hardy Boys you don't give a fuck about anymore. This is one thing that I'm kind of scared of, because WWE thinks people give a fuck, and I'm looking over here. Earlier today, I think this was, it's a day ago, but this is Christian's. Yeah, he did a picture of his boots, and here they are, in case you didn't see it before, his wrestling boots. And basically in the tweet he says, wonder if these still fit, which obviously that's a little thing of I might be coming back. Why? No one gives a fuck about these tag teams who didn't matter back in the Attitude Era. Who would care 20 years later?
Apparently Randy Orton, because Randy Orton says, he said, F the God, I hope so. And he did one more match. Randy Orton is really wanting one more match with Christian, which even then I wasn't a fan of the Christian Randy Orton feud. That whole one more match thing left a bad taste in my mouth, especially after Edge just retired and that was something for Christian, and Randy Orton kind of messed that whole thing up. I know it was a weak creative, but really that whole thing made me not like Randy Orton for a very long time. But saying that, I do want to see Christian back in the ring, if anything, because I was a fan of him as Christian Cage and TNA. He had some great epic matches. WWE not so much, but I will say I want him to have another try at WWE. I really do. I feel like he can have the perfect storybook in it.
The only thing I really want to see, honestly, is just this shit. You know what I mean? Just if one more match and then one more of these.
I love that shit.
That's how happy he is. Woo, Christian's coming back.
I thought you was gonna show the spear from Goldberg. I was about to say, you motherfucker.
Oh no. This shit's just too good. Woo!
I love no, but Nick about to so Christian might come back. He's looking for his peeps right now. I'm trying to look to see who gives a fuck.
No shit.
Right
here.
It's peep this, ain't nobody care. No, but because Trey cares, but
It's just because I'm with you, Trey. That last thing that he did, and they only did that because Edge couldn't really wrestle no more. So it's you know what? We're gonna help your best friend. He gonna get the heavyweight title, which didn't last for 3 months. Yeah. How long did that shit last? It didn't last that long. Because I want to say he actually won it in a ladder match against Alberto Del Rio, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, with Brodus Clay being the slave of Del Rio.
Yeah, that's what I'm surprised I remember that shit. But yeah, that's I was man, I was not a big fan of Christian around that time. But yeah, I always hear that one of the stuff best Christian's best stuff. Of course, I loved him back in the Edge and Christian days. The whole reek of awesomeness, 3-second pose. Yeah, for photography, I love that shit, and I always hear his best work is when he was in TNA as Christian Cage. So yeah.
Yeah, but you know what though? I was gonna try to find a way to do that thing you do with in a sexual manner and a Christian Cage manner, the whole thing. But I got nothing. I got nothing at all. So, man, I don't know which one of you motherfuckers, you nerdy motherfuckers, gonna tell me. But Anime Night, I know it's this week because I can smell the weirdness in the air.
Shit. Oh, Nick, you reminded me. I was oh shit. No, I was like, oh fuck, no. But Trey, me and Trey already talked about it. Like, anime night is happening, and it's going to be anime movie nights. Me and Trey still have to get together and ask about like what the animes and whatnot. We don't know the movies yet, but stay tuned. We will be posting like a poll, probably like on Facebook or during the midweek, so you guys can vote. Or like in anime night, you guys can vote on the movie that we actually choose. But yeah, it's anime movie night, so we're probably going to be watching a movie. So yeah.
Oh shit! All right then. Well, with that said, there's only one thing left to do, man. Because I'm a sleepy motherfucker. I'm tired. I'm tired as fuck. What are you doing?
What?
No,
No, I'll kill you, motherfucker. It's at the chat. Cringe.
Jesus. Ask me your back. I shouldn't be doing this for you anymore.
Oh god damn, he's gone.
All right, fuck WrestleMania. I forgot. Fuck WrestleMania.
No, but guys, you guys just don't get it. It's Japanese. In GPW, watch that show. You'll understand this stupid shit. No, WrestleMania 2 was